Hi everyone, I'm Ben Van Arzo, Application Engineer for Regal Rexnord, giving a presentation on the Flex-in-1 motor. So the most distinguishable feature of the Flex-in-1, shown here, is the repositional base, which is a patent pending. So you can see the motor can be mounted in the F1 position, multiple configurations, wall mounted, ceiling mounted, floor mounting, also F1, F2, F3. It only takes 5 minutes to reconfigure. So a little bit about the Flex-in-1. It's an update of the 4-in-1 motor platform. Basically, the whole premise is to reduce inventory and SKU count. We want to combine as many features we want into one motor, not just with the base and the reconfigurability of that base, but also some additional features as well. So with the SKU reduction, some things that help get it there are not only the base, where you can take it off so it can be mounting C-face, rigid base, or a round body, but also the F1, F2, F3. Not only that, but it's also dual voltage, 230, 460 volt. It operates on 60 and 50 hertz. It's also inverter duty. So all of that combined into one motor helps to replace up to 35 motors, some original induction motors. So it can really help reduce downtime. If you've got some unique SKU, F3 mount that's, I don't know, specific, a 10-to-1 constant turn down, maybe a lot of people don't have it in stock. If it goes down, then you have a lot to worry about. But with this motor, you have this, it's going to be one of very few SKUs, so it's going to be a high amount of those SKUs in stock. So it'll be very quickly be able to get a new one, so you don't have to worry about long extended downtimes of parts not being in stock. So obviously, because of this, inventory carrying costs are going to be significantly reduced in carrying a bunch of different SKUs. So going into a little more about the base, I said it takes 5 minutes and it's extremely straightforward. All you have to do is take off the fan guard, which is only 4 screws. You can take off the 4 screws of the base. There's 2 in the face and 2 on the frame. And then take off the plugs, and then you just screw them all back on in reverse order. And that's it. So it's a very simple process. And also on the right there, you can see just a little bit of a breakdown of how one of these motors significantly helps reduce your SKU count. And here's some more additional product features. So again, not only is it the C-face with the F1, F2, F3 mounts, these models come in 1/3 to 3 horsepower. They're all 3-phase, 2, 4, and 6 pole. We have drip-proof and totally enclosed fan-cooled motors. All of these are 56 frame, and the base is 56H with a 140 mount capabilities. As mentioned, we have the patent pending multi-positional base. The mounting holes on the frame as well allow it to be mounted in those different orientations. Our conduit box can also be used in any orientation with knockouts on each side of the conduit box. As mentioned, it's also inverter duty 10-to-1 for totally enclosed fan cooled, 2-to-1 for drip proof. And we're also 60 to 50 hertz standard. 50 hertz is standard at 1.0 service factor. It's not derated. That's another advantage. We have double sealed bearings on both ends, as well as the lock drive end bearing. So it's suitable for not just horizontal mounts, but also shaft up and shaft down. Standard class F installation. We have the locked drive end bearing, as well as there's lots of provisions for different kits. So it's very easy to buy a kit for, say, a shaft grounding ring. If a customer wants that, you can buy a shaft grounding ring and easily install it on the front here. As well, if they want a drip cover or, say, a dust cover on the front end or the back end of the motor. We have kits specifically designed for that, and you don't need to buy a whole nother SKU. Other than that, and that's all about the Flex-in-1 motor. Thank you.